All right, let's get you some updates from the world of business next. In the global rate cut standoff, major central banks seem to be winning here.
Data on Tuesday, it showed inflation picked up in the United States and India. The global inflation cycle's direction is bumpy at the moment. A more sustainable pullback in price pressures is needed before some policy easing.
Absolutely. Now, with fresh inflation data in hand, the U.S. Federal Reserve will sound cautious on Wednesday after their two-day policy meeting. November saw an increase in U.S. consumer prices, reinforcing Fed's rhetoric to keep interest rates elevated. The core inflation measure, which excludes volatile food and energy costs, rose to 0.3% in November from October's 0.2% advance. And from a year ago, core prices rose 4%.
In India, retail inflation surged back to three-month high, while factory output that surged at the fastest pace in 16 months. That lines up with the Reserve Bank of India's outlook last week. The RBI warned that food prices still remain stubbornly high. At the same time, the central bank was positive on its assessment of the economy.
Growth remains resilient and robust, surprising everyone on the upside. Notwithstanding this progress, the target of 4% CPI is yet to be reached, and we have to stay the course.
Tuesday's data from the US and India underscore the choppy nature of getting inflation back in line. Pricing pressures have significantly decreased from their multi-decade highs, but strong consumer spending is powering the broader economy in both the nations. The data will add to the Fed and RBI's resolve to keep interest rates elevated in the near term.
Inflation has moderated since the middle of last year, and readings over the summer were quite favorable. But a few months of good data are only the beginning of what it will take to build confidence that inflation is moving down sustainably toward our goal. The process of getting inflation sustainably down to 2% has a long way to go.